You're about to watch a video we filmed live on Twitch.
But it's not actually live.
But you can catch us live on twitch.tv/heartboardgames.
So the next time we do it, you need to be there, chatting with us.
Go follow us at twitch.tv/heartboardgames. Hello, and welcome to I Heart Board Games for Halloween board games here this October. We're playing all of the spooky, scary games. Oh God, what just happened? The whole world is coming to an end.
This is madness.
Okay, actually, we're here today to play Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition, which is produced by Fantasy Flight Games, designed by Nikki Valens, based on an original design by Corey Kanitska. Anyway.
Keep saying it. Maybe you'll get it right.
I'm Ronald. And with me I have...
I'm Travis.
And also...
Melissa.
And Jesse!
Yes. Jesse! The I Heart Board Games himself, and Melissa sings in the flesh.
Yep.
So we are taking on a grand undertaking today. We're going to be playing the 4 to 6 hour long scenario.
Oh Lord, for Jesus!
From Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition.
So go ahead and get yourself a snack now.
Yes.
Get yourself a drink.
Get yourself a glass of wine.
Yeah,
Yep.
like really settle it.
Hey!
Cheers!
So this is a cooperative game, of course, so we look forward to you guys telling us in the chat and giving us any advice or assistance on what we should be doing, especially if we're lost, which we usually are. Yeah. So make sure you chime in and help us out.
If the designer happens to fall into the room, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Heather, how's it going?
Sweet then.
Can I show off my awesome paint?
Yes.
Go for it.
Our little... So, this one's my person. Hey, Radio. Hey there.
What's going on here? Get off my lawn!
Get off my lawn. Yours is like the bootlegger. You wouldn't be doing all that. Be like, what's happening?
I bet Ronald's a floating head. Yep, there he is.
Oh no.
Disembodied head.
Wait, it's the entrance to the X-Files.
I found the body.
I'm Mulder!
Hey, Heather.
So,
And this is the next 6 hours. That's just going through.
Play this game, right?
to help you keep up with who we are, if you look right underneath, you can see also our characters' names are there, so you can keep up with which one we're playing. I am the psychologist, Carolyn Fern, and that means that as an action, you, which me, or another investigator, which is in range, can flip.
What was that?
Something very spooky just happened in real life.
I think there's a goat outside.
I can flip a horror face down or discard a face down horror, so I get to help people not go insane, which is good because the last time I played this game, I went completely insane and betrayed everybody.
I feel like I've gone insane every single time we've played this game.
Insane.
That I've played this game.
So basically, it's just you.
It's me.
You're real life.
Well,
Okay.
will we need any of the Cthulhu monsters in this scenario?
We'll find out.
Well, it's set in
Because-
Innsmouth.
Because if so, they're not in that box. They're
Yeah, that's fine.
the only two I have actually painted.
We'll just
We got time.
We got
I'm
time.
just saying, like, if they come up, I'm gonna have to leave the room to go get them because
Oh
they're
my gosh,
painted.
no.
Not
The
that.
horror.
Oh no! But just questioning.
Okay, so. I think we're ready. Oh, you want to tell who
Yes.
you are as well?
I am Rita Young,
Just you.
the athlete. I may move one additional space as part of my move action.
It's
not bad.
What are you?
I'm Joe Diamond, the private eye. I can spend a clue token to convert a magnifying glass to an elder sign, but I may convert up to 2 magnifying glass to a elder sign instead.
And all private eyes going this.
Yes.
True.
I'm looking for clues!
This town ain't big enough for both of these.
Pick up that clue and let me see it. We must go that way.
Always going with the wind.
Now
Against the wind.
Now I want to play L.A. Noire.
All right, Finn Edwards.
I am Finn Edwards, the bootlegger. Once per round, I may move one space before or after performing a search action.
It's his chair.
It's a chair. It's a spooky.
Oh.
Or is it?
That's the goat in the room.
You say goat, I say ghost.
What if it's a ghost goat?
You say potato, I say potato.
So this game uses an app, which will help us run through the game and not have the need for a GM, Game Master.
And you can see it even
Or a
tells
Mansion
us,
Master.
due to the length of this scenario, make sure you have your device charging because it's so long. But of course, we'll probably end up dead. So
Yeah, so it'll actually be
Dead,
far
dead.
less.
That art is
We'll
beautiful.
probably all end up dead.
Is it moving?
Dead.
the lights on it are changing or whatever. It's an app.
Okay, so it is. Okay, it's not just me.
It's like,
Like it is.
yes.
Haven't had that much fun
No,
yet, Travis.
you're
Just
you're
Notifications.
It's not moving. What are you talking about?
Only like the first 5 minutes.
All right.
okay.
So, a terrible ritual is soon to be performed in Innsmouth. A mysterious letter provides 6 suspects, but both the true culprits and the nature of the ritual are unknown. The tide is rising in Innsmouth. You must uncover the town's dangerous secrets before it's too late. Note, due to... No, I'm kidding. Hey, Power Ranger Jenna.
Hey, Power
oh, look,
Ranger.
it's
Ah,
Ron.
yes, it's my nemesis, Power Ranger Gymna.
See, I think Power Ranger really does
I
like.
would watch that.
If she's the Power Ranger, then that makes me Rita
Skeeter.
Skeeter. I don't think that's her name, right?
Rita Repulsa.
Rita
Rita Repulsa,
Repulsa.
I didn't even watch
Oh
the
my
show.
god, that's who I should have been for Halloween. That's TV.
No.
That would have been a fun costume. And I could have like had someone else do my voice while I just moved my mouth.
That's called racism.
What?
No, it was dubbed over.
I know that.
How's that racist?
I have a calculator watch coming for my Halloween costume. I'm going. Oh, it's good.
I don't know who you
Calculator
are,
watch.
but that
Let's
gives me
dive
some
right in.
information.
Someone from Stranger Things.
All right, so we have Rita Young.
My character is kind of a cheat.
Cheat.
Yes, because it's a character that is not original to TV, but I'm going as the
Heck is
TV
the
version of this
over-
character.
Ah, well, see, that works.
And I just really wanted the costume, so I don't care what anybody says.
Yep.
Normally there's a move left, move right button.
Do you have it set up to know that
No.
you have all the expansions and
You
everything
are
added
worse.
in?
You're a
Yeah,
putty.
but it comes with more than just 4
Putty
people
Patrol.
to begin with.
No, the base game only comes with eight people.
Oh,
If you haven't
okay.
told it that you have all that other stuff,
You're right. I did that on the iPad, not this. My collection. Second, I have. What's over there on the wall?
Streets of Arkham.
Enable that.
Yep.
All right.
you have a bunch of other stuff too.
Look how
That's
beautiful.
all I have.
Yeah.
No, I have
No,
two
it's
things.
not.
I have 2 things. You're right.
Jenna said, you would be worse. You'd be a putty.
Yeah, you
Putty Patrol.
a
Beyond the
putty.
threshold.
That is some beautiful art.
And I have I have all that, don't I? I have everything but one thing. My bad. All right. Am I sure about that though? Beyond the threshold.
I'm pretty sure you have Beyond the Threshold because I remember I bought it for as one of
Yeah.
your somethings.
Some things. Then
What are the
yes, I do.
somethings?
I was just looking at the icons, and yeah, they're all here.
Where's our people?
Okay, what were we saying? Select investigators. There they are.
She is.
There's Carolyn Fern.
Carolyn Fern.
And there's
Joe
Joe
Diamond.
Yeah.
Finn Edwards.
Oh.
Jenny
Oh,
Ballard.
Ben Edwards.
Jenny Ballard.
Rita Young.
All right.
Ronald
Okay, so
Coates.
start. Ronald Coates.
These are the things we're going to start with. Travis.
Yes.
So I'll pass out a clue token for everyone.
You said you're a putty.
So 38 revolver,
Noodles.
rabbit foot, razor.
Yeah, well, I don't know who told you that, but they were completely right.
Ronald fights all
Are they
the
in
time
here?
now. He
Like
likes
a-
fighting people.
Are they in the back?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Here's a 38
Fighter.
revolver.
A Lucky Rabbit's foot.
38 revolver.
Want me to
What
look
am I
at that
looking for?
pile of cards?
Lucky
to see
Rabbit
if it's
foot,
there?
razor.
Razor.
Should be alphabetical.
And then-
Unless it's like one of the new items and they're in that stack.
Then Lucky Rabbit's foot.
The razor is also a basic item.
But that might be
Razor.
Yeah, it's not new.
And then Feed the Mind,
Feed the
that's a
Mind.
spell. There's going to be multiple copies, just pick one.
And incriminating evidence.
Yeah, just don't look at the back of the spells. That's all.
So you need to-
Incriminating evidence is a unique item, so it's going to be in a unique area.
These are conditions.
Yeah.
Oh, where's all the rest of the stuff?
Well, here's
Oh, look
a
in
bunch
the
of stuff
front.
here.
Yeah,
This-
that might be
So what
it.
am I looking for? Incriminating evidence?
Incriminating.
Danger
Incriminating
really
evidence.
loves you. You must be her favorite.
Oh, yay!
A lot of
How
mixed signals.
sweet.
These are other stuffs. but I
So
didn't
I'm
see
missing
that
the
stuff.
spell Feed the Mind. Where are the spells?
They'll have the little numbers underneath them. Like
There they go.
There it is. Through the line.
So
That's it.
Feed the Mind.
Pick one at random.
Oh, I should
And don't look at the back of it.
All I want to do is look at the back.
I know. Well, you get to eventually. Somebody does.
So then we need to decide who's going to take which of these things.
I'm pretty physically strong, so I can.
I'm all about like will, so I could probably take the spell.
See, I'm all about.
I have a 5 in will.
See, I'm hardy too, but Jesse's hardy too. She's very weak in will.
Oh, what does focused do?
Focused means you
Is the razor
get to-
with?
It's in there.
It's been so long.
Travis, can I see that book, please?
That's something to do with successes.
Mm-hmm. It sure does.
Well, who's the worst?
All your stars.
You can
become-
discard this card to convert all your your
I feel
magnifiers
like
to
it's
stuff.
benefits
stars.
from
Yeah,
having a
that's
Lucky
it.
Rabbit's foot 'cause I have a lot of low stats. And
I don't hate that.
I'm taking Lucky Rabbit's foot. I just kind of like.
So one of you
Hope
needs
for
to
the
take
best
the,
and
the
run.
weapon,
Both
and one
of
of you
us,
take
our stats are.
firearm or bladed weapon.
Yeah, I'm not capped. I'm kind of average. 3s and 4s. No 5s, no 2s.
I've got 1 5 and a lot of 3s.
The firearm can usually goes with like observation or something. The bladed weapon's gonna be more about strength.
I'll take a gun.
I want the
Okay.
Or the
gun.
okay, you take the gun. I'll take the razor.
And I'll just take this evidence.
I can.
I mean, I've got 2 guns in my hand.
Convert. Oh, okay, that's not bad. So I can cut myself to make it better. Cool.
Okay.
What have I become?
All right,
Swedish
here we
friend.
go. Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
Turn it up.
Death may die.
Can't use my mouse.
The letter arrived last week.
Usually we should hear it talking.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't hear anything.
That's iPad, not necessarily iPhone.
Is your volume
Mm-hmm. I turned off the music, so but it should have been reading that. Well, we'll just bring it down a little bit, or bring it over. That's what we'll do. No, that's the one. There we go.
The letter arrived last week. Its return address was smudged, and the letter itself was scarcely legible. Between half hints and mad scribbles, you were able to discern 6 names and allusions to some horrible plot unfolding in the mysterious town of Innsmouth. Who were these people, and what were they planning? Whoever wrote the letter feared for his life and believed that whatever was happening in Innsmouth threatened the longevity of the human race. The author of the letter was clearly delusional, but there was something about the writing that rang true, something that bore closer examination. You book a room at the Gilman House, a modest inn located in the town center. Its proprietor, Othera Gilman, was one of the people mentioned in the letter. The others, Zadok Allen, Victor Blake, Sylvia Marsh, Joyce Little, and Bobby Foster, were somewhere in Innsmouth doing God knows what. You prepare to leave your hotel room, intent on finding out.
So are those names that they named off? Those are the 6 people in the letter thing.
Those are the 6 suspects.
Yeah, we got a letter. Stuff's going down in Innsmouth. Let's leave the
Alright.
hotel room and find some place to eat, because that was a long drive.
Oh, it's gonna be a longer visit. 240 to 360 minutes, I hear. All right, we have our first tile.
A message has been slipped under your hotel door. Melissa, you find the tile. I'll read.
Okay, where's the what is it called?
They don't have been said
Oh,
yet.
it has-
But
A
it's
message has
big
been slipped
red
under
thing.
your hotel
It's a big
door.
red thing. Give me some of them too, and I'll look.
You unseal the envelope to find another scribbled letter.
I got
The
it.
first page is simply a list of the 6 suspects' names. Among the smears and blots of the second page, you make out the true reason the writer has pleaded that you come to Innsmouth. The writer believes a ritual will take place in 4 days' time, and that 2 of the enclosed suspects are the cultists behind it. And we will be here for those 4 days.
You read further. The letter begs you to uncover identities of these 2 cultists and find the location of the ritual. Armed with this knowledge, you might be able to prevent the ritual itself. You will need to pay close attention to the words and behavior of each of the possible suspects for any signs of guilt. With so little time left, each interaction with potential cultists has become all the more important.
Should we take notes?
You head down to
should
the
Travis
lobby
take some notes?
to begin your investigation, mindful of Miss Gilman's cheerful insistence that you come to her if you need anything. Surely she did not have your investigation in mind, but she might be a useful resource. She is also one of the suspects on your list. Place the lobby tile and a wall as indicated.
Done.
Done.
Or you can take home the dry erase board. But no.
We're gonna have too many notes.
Yeah.
I'd love to write on the dry erase board.
So the first one is Miss Gilman.
Yeah.
Miss Gilman.
Miss Gilman.
Okay, we're ready.
She's in the hotel lobby, right?
The lobby is tidy but sparse. Go ahead and put our people out. You see no sign of the innkeeper. Alright. A stack of newspapers laid neatly on the table. Town of Innsmouth. Mouth?
I think it's Innsmouth.
Innsmouth.
I thought it was Innsmouth.
Thought it was Innsmouth as well.
It's however you want to say it.
It's just on the other
Here
side
in the
of
south, we say Innsmouth.
Innsmouth.
Because you from La Place. That's a joke only the four of us find funny.
Doors affixed to small plaques lead to other rooms in the hotel.
Heather might get it too. She might have thought it was funny.
I'm from a land far, far away.
Keep
Y'all
the
from
list of
Shreveport!
suspects close at hand. The incriminating evidence allows investigators to review the gathered information by interacting with it in the app. As the investigation progresses and you gather more information, the incriminating evidence will continue to record your findings.
Oh, okay. We might not. Who knows?
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah, that's the actual
Gives me something to do.
physical thing.
It looks like my character's being
It's
appropriate with
more
that other character.
I know. That's why I put it like that.
Someone's being naughty.
I'm a private
We
eye.
are in the lobby.
What's going on down here?
Each of us gets to take 2 actions. The actions are listed
Is it movement and...
on the back of the other rule book. There's 2.
Because it's a fantasy flight.
Oh, no.
What's that?
Rules reference sheet.
What are our
And we
actions?
can put it out here maybe so all of us can look at it. So these are all the different actions we can take.
I'm gonna
You
go
can
away as
move
we
up
go
to
along.
2 spaces.
Yeah, we won't need it for long.
You can search.
And you can also do one of your
interact.
second action in the middle of your movement if you need to.
Right. So like pick something up as you walk. Or... who goes first?
We can go in any order we want, and usually after you take your action, you just turn your turn this to the
Tip.
side. You don't tap it. You tip it. Exactly. You tip it to the side so that we can keep track of who's gone and who hasn't.
I want to search that question mark.
Okay. So Melissa, why don't you go first then?
So she's gonna move.
Yep. And then in the middle of her movement, she can interact with that to search.
Right.
Search.
It's the stack of newspapers.
The local newspaper, the Innsmouth Tribune.
Local detective shop. Stop shop. Oh, maybe that's a buddy of mine.
Missing
Missing
child.
child found on the beach. High tide leads fishes and all. Gain 1 clue, then discard this.
Oh, I gained clue. That's
Here
nice.
you go.
Cool.
And so you can continue moving because you were in the middle of movement.
Bye bye.
Bye, Etta Jen.
Thank you. See you next time.
Have fun storming the mansion.
Alright, so how many I have?
You have 2 move. You move 2
Yeah, everybody gets
Except
2.
you get a special
But you get an
move.
extra.
So I can. That was 1, 2.
Wait,
This
That's all one area right
that's
there.
one area.
Yeah.
Okay, investigating that would be a third action.
Yeah, you can't take
You've
a
already
third
taken 2 actions.
So all you could really do is move here.
Oh, so I moved. I was here in the lobby.
Yep.
Then I moved
Moved.
here to the clue.
Yep.
Check that, and now I move here.
You can, or you could just stay in this area.
I'll move that way.
Okay, so you're done. So you'll flip your thing to the side, showing that you've gone.
Tip it.
I want
Dip
to come over here and look at this door.
Okay.
Doing, 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 doing. It's an eyeball.
So you're looking at. Be good to turn my phone the way it is. Okay. Burnished room reads billiard room.
Can I has billiard room?
Well,
Is that like a little one of these?
Yeah, you can see right there. It's a longer one. Give me half of it.
it's rarely used. Everything appears to be in near new condition.
Discard the
full table
explore
right in the
token and
middle.
place billiard room tile as indicated. I found some balls we're gonna shoot.
No,
Might be on the back.
we're checking that too.
It's got a tentacle on it.
Maybe one of
Some of
those.
those.
There's just so many tiles.
So many. So there's.
Yeah, there is.
Here it is.
Oh, there we go. We found it. Found you a pool table.
Yay! Which way does it go?
The two lights go like this.
Okay.
Young man leans over the green, lining up
So
a
is this
shot.
coming into here is a second move, right? So that's
Hold on, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay.
So you're still just standing right here.
Yeah.
So,
Place a person is indicated.
Bobby
It's Bobby
Foster.
Foster.
Hey, Bobby Foster,
Bobby,
one of our suspects.
playing the game. He's playing the game. So we're fixed to like go and interact.
Yeah, he's playing pool.
He's shooting pool. No, play
Okay,
pool.
he's shooting pool.
You shoot pool.
He's playing billiards.
So moving into this room was one.
Billiards.
So hold on, it's gonna
It'll
tell you what
whether
to
you can
do.
move in.
Oh, let's
Usually
do it.
it can.
Search token is
So there's a shelf there.
You can move one space into it.
Yeah. So that's automatically part of your search. Yeah.
So I
At this
still
point,
have,
you've done one move and you've done a search, or
You still have half your move
explore.
left.
So you still have one more move if you want. Okay.
Tell me everything about Innsmouth!
So we're done with that. You can push continue.
Just grab a stick. Let's shoot some pool.
So that makes you done. So I'll head up this way.
Yeah, done.
So I mean, do we want to split up? It's a 6-hour thing. I mean, there's not gonna be anything dangerous for a while, right?
Hopefully.
All right, I'm gonna go here and explore this.
We played
one.
the 6-hour scenario. We died in the first, 5 minutes.
The guest lounge. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, big room.
Lounge looks comfortable and
It
well
says
kept.
lounge on it.
It's a big lounge thing.
So I think that is it.
Yeah,
No, that's not it.
It's just lobby.
We're
Library.
playing Tile Hunter.
Got red chairs in it.
It says
This is it right here. No, it's not.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Says
Oh my
lounge.
god.
Tile hunter. Activate.
A pair of older women chat over tea on the couch.
Well, my word, I do declare.
They're Southern women?
Yeah, sure.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
We came all the way here from
We on vacation
LaPlace!
from the place. Jerome and the side tables have not been closed properly. How dare they?
They need to clean up around here. Who are all these people
And
just
this
running
portrait?
around?
Can you move one space into it?
I love how I'm just like walking around with gun straight out, like.
Tell me about it!
Yeah, you're all running around like this. We're here to do an investigation.
We're from Louisiana.
I'm running. I'm a running.
So that was one. Then I did an explore. This was a free move, so I'll just come to here as my second movement and be done.
Just pointing the gun a little way.
So good.
Tell me what you know. Point the gun at the little leg.
So, Jose,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Finn Edwards.
Yeah, you're just running around with your bottle here. Oh.
Yep, I'm a bootlegger.
I don't know why you need the rope, but like,
For bootlegging.
yeah, he's got like this little like climbing
Oh.
rope.
Bootlegging rope. We know
I know
that's
you said
outside.
split up, but I feel like I see search tokens. I want to go to them.
Okay.
You move to and search.
Yeah, you sure could.
I could actually search either one because I have a special thing, but I'll search this one. That's fine. Gilman family portrait. Oh, okay. Something intrigues me about this picture.
Can you tell us about it?
Observation roll.
Observation
I have
is
4.
good.
Yeah, we just leave this
Yep,
over.
good observation.
Not bad.
Could be worse. You have 2.
That's 2
Not
successes.
bad. That's usually pretty good.
You realize that the paint strokes form a pattern that is deeply reminiscent of the sea. The painter's initials are scribbled in the corner. Are M.M. Mickey Mouse, maybe? Discard.
Mansions of Madness, maybe?
Mansions of Madness. Okay, so after search action, I can move on.
Maniac McGee.
So you're
Okay,
tapped.
so that's the 4 of us all done, so we can all untap, and we can proceed on to the Mythos phase.
Monsters attack. You all die.
The wind howls and shivers runs down your spine.
Storm is brewing.
Is that music that's playing that music?
No,
Oh.
I don't want to get copyright flagged.
Oh, that's why we couldn't hear the
By all
person
that Kevin
talking.
McLeod
I
music they
figured-
used?
yeah, but that would get flagged anyway. But yeah, I didn't realize the guy's voice would read music. But that's
No immediate effect. Clock strikes noon. No immediate effect.
Back to us again.
We were lucky.
I want to talk to this dude.
we should be still hearing. Yeah, just the ambient narration's on, sound effects are on. So I don't know why it wouldn't be working.
Is your phone connected?
That's a good question. Like, is the
Because you
actual
connected the
audio
iPad, but did you connect the phone? Well, the ringer
Let's try
just
that.
went.
I had the thing off. Let's see. How do I test this? Let's see. Someone take a turn.
He's what's
I want to talk to the guy.
Okay.
Let's talk to that man shooting the billiards.
The young man takes a shot, the gentle clack of billiards echoing through the room.
Can you shoot him?
You
Or
know,
introduce yourself.
I think I'll introduce myself first.
Alright.
allow me to
You're gonna
introduce myself for
He
these
nods at your
guys.
introduction, then takes another shot. His target bounces off the rails of the table. The young man sighs, then straightens. I'm Bobby Foster. Nice to meet you. Kind of a relief, really, seeing a fellow traveler.
Bobby.
Oh.
Bobby sounds cocky.
Let me give him a billiards tip. I feel that's what Joe would do. Give him a
Yep.
billiards tip.
That is rather presumptuous, is it not?
Let me roll one of my 3 skills.
Can change that thingy, can't you, with your ability?
I could, but is it worth it?
Only if he uses his clue token.
Let's just say a 1.
It's not gonna
What?
work.
No, usually a 2 is like the lowest you can.
I mean, I
One
could.
might work.
I was gonna say I
Have
don't think it's
faith.
worth spending a clue at this stage.
well then just
Alright,
do
let's
one.
find out.
I mean, it could. We'll see.
I am sorry. Our conversation gave me a great idea for a character. If I want to be any good as a writer, I really need to write this down. Bobby takes out a notebook and begins scratching away.
Thank you for taking my billiard tip all the way to your writing, your novel.
Do we need to write down the fact that Bobby's a writer?
I mean, I can.
So that's one thing
Oh,
for you.
but maybe he wrote the letter.
Okay, what happens when you tap on him again? I'm sorry, I cannot talk right now. I need to concentrate.
Scribbling.
Yep, he is writing away.
Alright, so what would you like to do now?
So that was my first action.
Yep.
You could.
I think for my second action, I'll just move into this room and wait to do this clue next turn.
Okay. Sweet. Well, I'd like to talk to these little old ladies over here.
Ooh, gonna talk to some little ladies. Now, hello there, dearie. Would you mind putting that gun down for us, please?
Would you like to greet them?
Yes.
Though you try several times to break into the conversation, you are unable to get a word in edgewise. You are not sure whether this exclusion is intentional or accidental.
Shout over them. I said hello.
Ladies!
Good day, sir!
This isn't how we do it in the place!
Nah, obviously that's not.
I am a psychologist. I don't think I would shout
I
about
think
against a
you
bunch
would.
of old ladies,
Sure.
even though I am holding a gun.
Yeah,
you would observe them.
I think I would eavesdrop.
Yeah.
The women seem to be gossiping about Gilman's lack of suitors and arguing over whose nephew or son would be best to introduce her to. They throw around names of residents not mentioned by your letter, names like Richard, Bruce, Tim, and
One of these things
Natosa.
are not like the other.
yep, that name.
NCTOSA.
I think that's a brand.
Yeah. The talk implies Gilman herself has been avoiding romance ever since she took over running the Gilman house. Gain one clue.
I have.
Interesting. So they're bickering about that.
Richard, Bruce, Tim,
What else do we
and
see if we click on them again?
that guy.
They continue to tut.
Tut. Tut, tut, tut.
Tut, 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 tut. Okay. Well, there's not really much else to do here since my buddy over here, the bootlegger, is about to handle this situation, I'm assuming. So I'll take my 2 movement and head back into the lobby. And that's done for me.
I'm gonna look out this place.
All right. The plaque on the door has 101 engraved.
There's a pattern.
Flowing script. There's a similar plaque on your door marked 102.
Oh, it's the room number. How about that? I wonder what that means. What could these numbers stand for?
Let's go home.
Explore!
I want to shoot the numbers off.
The door is locked, but you notice the edge of a slip of paper that has been tucked into the crack beneath the door. If you are careful, you might be able to get out.
Ooh, that's my best score, agility.
I got a 4 on agility. I got 2. It's not bad. 2.
Good with that?
That's all I could do. I didn't get any
All right.
magnifying glasses.
You successfully pull the paper from underneath the door and begin to read. It's like, it is a notice addressed to a Mr. Robert Foster. A shop in town seems to have received an order he placed with them, and they are informing him of their intention to deliver the purchase in question here. You replace the notice.
So he's getting a delivery.
Something he ordered. So that
Nice!
I put that down on purpose. I just want to shout it out. So what will be your second action?
I'm gonna
Rita?
move into this room.
Well, hello. It's just us girls. Let's have girl talk.
Yeah, go talk.
Those old ladies were.
They are having a different kind of girl talk.
Yeah.
How do you think about this gun?
All right.
I'm over that.
So that's it for Melissa.
Yep. Now you.
So I'm going to use this search. Someone has shoved something into this drawer.
The elder sign pendant common item.
I heard the door open. I heard the
drawer,
sound.
yeah.
Pull the drawer open
Yeah,
and find
'cause it was
something
because
useful
the phone was
inside.
off.
Gain the elder
That's
sign
fine.
pendant common item, then discard the search token.
I'm sorry, what do you need?
Elder sign pendant common item.
Elder sign pendant common
Those are
item.
the advanced items. Turn to the basic ones. Yeah, there.
It's a basic.
It looks like a
It's
handle.
basic
sign
elder sign
pendant.
pendant common
Yep,
item.
that's it. There you go.
Roll 1 additional die when evading a monster.
Useful.
Sure.
If there's monsters in this one.
Alright, I'll use my ability to move 1 space after performing a search action. These ladies still don't do anything, huh? Alright, well, I'll forget about them then. So then my second action will be... I guess I'll move where you ladies are. Hello, ladies.
Oh, look who's here.
Watch the Mythos phase. Attacks the room with only one hero in it.
Yeah.
Alright, so Mythos.
Yep, we're all back to normal.
I have so many search little things. Cool.
I need burning mote to drift from the sky. The Mythos event affects the investigator in an outdoor space.
No one's outside.
No one's
Oh,
outside.
no one's outside. Cool.
No effect.
There's even an outdoor space. Okay.
I haven't even found a way. Like how?
This is the door to the outside right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll go. I want to search that search.
that
Okay,
spot.
we're searching right here.
Alright. Oops.
Whoops.
A counter sits in front of a shelf full of decorative bottles. Search.
Ooh, like this bottle?
You examine the counter closely and notice some of the dust here has been disturbed. Observe 3.
Nice decorative bottles.
1 success and a chance to turn the second one into a success.
Is it worth spending a clue at this point?
It wasn't last time, and look what happened.
You could receive a clue. You know.
Yeah, alright.
He spent it.
2. Wait, I can turn 2 up to 2 magnifying glass. So I have 2 success.
Alright. You follow the trail of marks in the dust to a small patch of worn wood on the underside of the counter.
Yeah.
You find the wood here presses inward, revealing to be a false panel. Game whiskey.
Hey, Whiskey Nick! Oh, he's not here. But if you're watching this later, we thought about you, Whiskey Nick.
Yeah.
We did.
Discarded
Yeah,
two
put 'em in the
face down
chimney.
horror cards. That's nice.
Nobody's going insane today.
What else?
What would you like to do for your second action?
Insane.
Have a guess.
Insane. Got no
What
brain.
is it? What's your guess?
Come where we are.
I mean, is there going to be anything more to gain from talking to him again?
He can click on him and find out. But no, probably he'll still say he's
He
busy
has to
writing his book.
concentrate.
I want to go hang with the gang.
Look, another man is here.
Ooh.
I'm back!
My, and he's got guns just like me.
He's got twice as many.
Come on and see me sometime.
This one's got some booze in that bottle. Hand it over.
Alright, who wants to go next? Jesse, you want to go first?
Who's going out?
Or no, it'd be
No.
better if one of us explore.
I wanna
okay,
see
I'll do the
search.
explore. I want to explore this one right here.
Through the door, you hear a muffled argument.
Alright, what do y'all want me to do?
What would Carolyn
Listen,
Fern do? Yeah,
knock,
what would Carolyn
or
Fern do?
open? Well, there's the appeal of like doing what your character would do, and then there's the appeal of like trying to win the game.
Yeah, there's no fun.
Yeah, that's hours away. Don't worry about that.
I say you listen.
I would say
Character.
Carolyn would listen.
Yeah, she would listen.
All right. You want to listen?
You press your ear to the door and can make out snatches of the argument. Be thinking! An unfamiliar feminine voice says, "They will not promise safe here." Comes the muffled voice of Miss Gilman. Then their voices fall and you are unable to make out any more of the argument. Gain 1 clue.
Would you like to knock on the door? That does not cost an action.
Yes,
Knock
let's
3
not.
times on the ceiling if you want me.
You knock politely at the door. The voices on the other side argue vehemently for a moment longer. Then the door opens in front of you.
Creek.
What are we looking for?
The office. Before you is cluttered with photographs and paperwork.
Yes, it's the office. Jim and Pam are on the other side.
Here, give me some.
What is this? Office?
Here it is.
I found the library.
As soon as I start looking, everyone else finds it.
We just need to start looking each time. They're like, oh, we got it. Behind a large desk sits the innkeeper. Place a person as indicated. This is Gilman, one of the suspects and the owner of this hotel.
Mrs. Gilman? Yeah, I got her.
She's the owner of the hotel.
Arguing in office.
Office arguer.
Her first name is Othera, if you're curious.
Othara.
I am the
O-T-H-E,
owner
right.
and operator of this here hotel. Never mind the arguments.
Sylvia Marsh.
Marsh? Like Randy Marsh.
Like Randy Marsh. That's right.
Sylvia Marsh.
Ooh, a clue token. One of the shelves is dominated by painting supplies. Place a search token as indicated. Ooh, a door with a small curtain window is set into the front of the room. Place an explore token. or Sylvia Marshall.
Nope, she ran out. She ran across the place.
Ah!
Was it over here?
Yeah. And you may move one space into
Let me
it.
move a step.
Well, I'll go ahead and talk to her since I'm standing right here with her.
Who's reading?
Gilman looks perfectly calm. Pardon me, I did not realize I had an appointment with Miss Marsh today. How can I help you? Tell me about yourself.
I think I like tell me about yourself.
All right.
Tell me about
I'm a psychologist. I just got to town. Tell me everything about you.
So you want to know about the woman with a key to your room. Very wise, Gilman winks. A warm smile spreading over her face. Mostly I am here, helping guests and keeping this old girl up and running. I have been working in this hotel for most of my life. My father was the owner of this place before me, and his father was the owner before him. I am an Innsmouth woman, born and bred, but I love hearing travelers' stories as they pass through. And that is about it. That's all I got to say
You
about
have two
that.
questions.
I think I would be interested about the painting.
Gilman arches an eyebrow, then gestures to the painting supplies on the shelf. You noticed the mess, did you? Oh yes, though I hardly have the time to do it anymore. Believe it or not, one of the Sylvia's cousins taught me that when I was a young girl. She is very talented, everyone said so. She painted a portrait of my family that is in the lounge. She left Innsmouth years ago. I always wonder what became of her. Gain one clue.
That's the portrait that you inspected over here.
Family portrait.
Okay.
So we're missing a Marsh cousin.
So that's it for me.
Melissa, Jesse?
I'm gonna go. Whoop, whoop. Move.
You don't want to let Jesse do that because his
Well,
special
she
ability
can go in the
is-
door.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll go the door. Because I still have another move after this. I've only been 2 moves.
Yeah, it's one move.
Because I moved 1, 2.
The door between the hotel's office and the street has a small curved
Oh, it's just to the
window.
street.
That's a window.
Explore! Ooh.
Street 2 and street corner 2. No, not those.
A big square.
Not this?
Oh, it's two small ones.
Oh no, it's gonna say street 2
Oh,
and
I
street
gotcha.
corner 2 on the tube. Give me some.
Is it?
It's all of them. It's not of those, unless it's
Nope,
one of these.
none of
drawers.
these.
Sure it's not these.
Oh, maybe it is the two small ones.
Oh, let's start looking.
Give me some.
Not that, that's an alley.
Tile hunter.
Activate. Here's street 2, but it doesn't say
Alright.
corner. Oh wait, here's an alley. No, alley.
Yeah,
Street
street 2
two.
and
Wait.
street corner 2.
Street corner.
Street 2, yes, we need that.
Oh, this is street corner 3, not 2.
And street corner
Street
2.
corner 1. Alley corner 1. Street 1. Where's street corner 2? The devil. Maybe I didn't look in the back of something.
Alley corner, street corner 1, street corner 3.
Street corner 2. Yeah, I have like alley corner and stuff. I have regular street corner. But they're looking for street corner 2.
None of these.
Then alley corner 2. Street corner 2.
Street corner 2.
Tile hunter.
It's exciting.
Yay!
For the
All
YouTube
right.
video, can you just speed that up?
The streets in front of the
That would
hotel
require
are made of
editing.
uneven stone. Discard this.
You don't need to read that part.
Okay, a man
Just
in a
steaming.
suit leans against a wall, waiting by
Detective
the
Blake.
hotel side door. Place a person as indicated. This is Detective Blake, one of the suspects.
A suspect? The detective is a suspect?
Yeah.
The detective is always a suspect. I know, because I'm a private eye!
It's Victor Blake. Is his name.
Okay.
His first name's Victor.
Ooh, clue token.
His first name is
Papers
Detective.
flutter down the street in this light wind. Place a search token as indicated. Ooh, the thick fog keeps you from seeing too far. Place a sight token as indicated. And now you may move one space into the explored area.
So as you move there,
Do you want to?
Sure.
so she would be able to see down the street now, right?
In theory. We need to click on that and see.
I could still move one more space closer to it. Because I have one more move. Because I was 1, 2, I have 3 moves.
Right, but in theory it should.
Well, I can go to that search token.
But your
Yes,
movement
so
is
it's
up to
gonna
2
it's gonna
spaces.
do it if you want. It's gonna reveal automatically if you want.
Okay.
Tile
Yeah.
Hunter!
Time Hunter!
Oh, that one's an easier one to find. Town Square. Henderson tiles.
It's a big. Oh, there it is.
No. I can't see in the picture where the oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're right.
A person, a young woman, sits on the fountain's ledge. Invested in a book. Place a person as indicated. This is Joyce Little, one of the suspects. Joyce Little.
I say we just shoot them all.
Is that what we're here
Be
for?
done with
To
it.
kill people?
Isn't this
One of them, I mean, 2 of them are cultists.
is my favorite part.
So we spend 5, we kill 5 people when how many hundreds, if not thousands, would die if the ritual is allowed to go on?
That's true. You have a point. Let's just kill them all.
What do you want to discover?
Maybe that's how you
That's
activate
in
the,
chapter
the ancient
3.
Maybe that's the ritual.
A
Get
few
yourself
scattered coins can be seen at the bottom of the fountain. Place distracting token. The street stretches forward in the fog.
Alright.
Right?
Do you have
Move me
anything left
that-
to do?
Yeah, I have one more move.
Okay.
So just move you to the clue token.
Alright.
That like spot. And then I'll just search that next time. So that was 1, 2 move. Then I searched that thing, it put me in the room, and then I have one more move. So good. Done.
Done? That's just me, huh?
Done.
Move me over to that clue token, please.
Move him to the clue.
Melissa, tap your card.
No tip. Tip your
There we
cards.
go. And I guess I'll look at that clue. Over there. One shelf contains many painting supplies.
Gelman watches you, Melissa.
Oh, please
That's
do
Jesse.
not touch those. I knew I should have cleaned up that shelf a bit. I promise nothing else in this hotel is as untidy as my art supplies. You know, I am always optimistic that I will find the time to paint, even if it has not happened yet. You refrain from touching the supplies, but true to Gilman's word, you do notice all her painting supplies are either new or look like they have not been opened in a long time. Gain 1 clue token. Then discard the search token.
She's lying!
Shady.
Lying! Shady.
I'm moving to the street with detective.
Taking it
Wow.
to the street.
So that was my special movement.
So you moved.
And then he searched.
Searched.
Moved
So
and
it's 2
searched,
actions.
and then afterwards, after my search action, I moved. That's my special thing.
Okay. So
Is there another?
Hey, Slivers!
Slivers.
Ooh.
Welcome to hour 1.
Spracknel.
And Spracknel, hello!
Ah,
Who is Spracknel?
Lady friend.
Oh. I thought it might be a cat.
Those must be nice.
Yes, it's cat. No, that's his character in Monster Hunter.
Spragnol. I don't know which one of these things is
That's
true.
not the name of his lady
Two
friend?
of the three things I said are true.
Oh, it's two truths,
So
one
Slivers
lie.
isn't real.
Two truths and
It's
a
a
lie.
lady cat friend.
Yes.
Two truths and a lie.
Sunny says.
Sunny says meow. Yay! Hi, meow.
Sunny is his
With
lady
the
friend.
mission, she says days go by.
All right, we're at
So we're
Mythos.
done.
Oh, okay.
Any investigator outside.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
It'll happen.
Alright.
Joe Diamond. That's me. I'm convinced
What did he
that
do?
the only way to advance is
He
through
did
blood and
something over here
tears.
and ended up
I
there.
suffer 1 damage.
But improve his skill.
What?
He's
How did
working
Did you do
out.
something
Oh, I
this
need
last
hearts.
turn? I
Yeah,
feel
you
like you
did
didn't
something.
take a turn. What did
Yeah,
you do?
I investigated this and then
And then
moved in
moved to
there.
us.
Oh, I thought that was the last one.
No, he was one behind us because he was still over here.
Oh.
I lose.
Spragnol! You can't see us, but we're.
Yay!
Thank you. We heart you, Spragnol. Thank you.
So how do I need hearts? How do I count damage in this game?
You saw it dance.
No, you are gonna suffer one
Oh.
of those heart cards. So which one do you want to improve? He's improving one of his things. Does that mean he take one of these? This is from an expansion. This is
Yeah,
not
it's
part of the
expansion
base game.
thing. So yeah, he takes
Alright.
one of those.
He's convinced.
What would
this
you
is
like to-
This is why I hate this game.
So that's a face up.
Blood and tears.
Back spasm. I clutch at my back as my muscles revolt, forgetting my possessions for the moment. Resolve immediately. Drop 1 random item, then flip this card face down.
Like I'm so much better at
So you'll have to
influencing people.
You'll have to mix those up
But out my
and take
back.
one out at random without knowing which one you're dropping.
Oh no, not that one. Oh, don't show us. Be like, no, not that one.
Oops.
Oh. Butterfingers.
The revolver there.
my
Just dropped your gun.
That gets put face down.
Ah!
Which one of your things would you like to improve?
Probably that.
Observation. It's the eye. I'm a detective. I feel that
So
I should.
while you're observing, you drop your gun.
Clank.
So that just shows now your obs is
Yeah.
Okay.
Very naked gun of you.
This is why I hate this
So-
game. It makes it personal.
That was part of the mythos phase. What is that? Like, wait,
You
we
notice
don't know
the
what's
people of
happening.
Innsmouth are watching you with suspicion and thinly veiled hostility. Their attention only increases as the hazy sun sets. You do not have much time left before night falls, and you fear what the denizens of Innsmouth will do under the cover of darkness. But not immediately affecting you.
You go dropping your
It's gonna
gun
be
all
like
around.
6 hours from
clunk,
now.
clunk, clunk.
Did
Starting
this
to
get
get
investigated?
suspicious.
Can this go away?
Oh yeah, that's supposed to go away. That was the art supplies.
Can I pick up my gun? Is that an action?
Yep.
Yes, that's a trade action or something like that.
I'm gonna
If
pick
there
up.
was someone in your space with you, you could trade with them and pick it up and do all that as one action.
Well, my first action was to pick up my gun.
Okay?
Is there a door right there?
Do we need to
Yeah,
go
there's a
talk to
door.
that woman again since she fled?
We never talked to her.
I probably should go.
Then
can
move
explore
me
that
into
search
her
token.
room for my second action.
If you want.
Ding,
So you can
ding.
run over and do something else.
And
then
that's
I
gonna be
wouldn't
it.
move. I wouldn't have moved there then.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
you
but I'm
see...
saying I can move before doing a search action. So it would be like I could talk to this guy and do a search.
Oh, I'm
That'll
just saying
free
like
you
I
up to
wouldn't.
move.
I wouldn't have moved into that spot. I would have moved to the one next to it. Then I would have been one closer to the fountain.
You can run to the fountain. You have 3 move. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. You can go anywhere you want.
Yeah, either way. Okay, send me to the fountain with that where that woman is. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Here or here?
The woman part.
Okay.
There we go. Man,
And
I'm
it's
gonna,
only 2 away.
Yep.
I'm gonna talk to that woman.
Okay.
Alright.
She does what she wants. She's not dictated by your logic. A young woman is completely invested in a large book.
What would you like to do?
You're an athlete. I don't know anything about your character, though. I know you're strong.
Seems like I'm a young person, so I think that I would like say, "Excuse me,
Okay?
excuse me, miss."
Only after you repeat yourself a second time does she look up from her book. Ah, hello. Did you need something?
God, what?
She has secrets.
My name is Joyce. Joyce Little.
So
I'm
what do you
gonna
want?
introduce myself.
She takes your offered hand hesitantly. Oh, my name is Joyce. I run the bookstore downtown.
I'm gonna ask her. She noticed anything odd?
I would really like to finish this chapter before work.
Well, you can't do one of those because those
I
are
work.
actions.
I'm sorry. May I ask one more thing?
You can't. You're out of actions.
Well, this is just part of the thing.
No, you already took one action to walk over there. You took another action to talk to her the first time. So
Well, arrows means it.
you'll have to come back and talk to her again in order to do it, because that symbol means it's another action.
Oh, so what do I do now? I
You just have to push cancel.
Oh.
So, Joe Diamond already took a turn?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's here.
I picked up my
Picked up a gun
gun,
and ran. That's right.
Like you do.
as one is prone to do.
All right. I can go if you want.
So she's here, so that means this would unlock this.
You're right. Heavy fog and
Yeah.
investigator.
If you'd like it to be revealed, it can be.
Reveal!
Oh, more of those.
More streets.
The streets of Innsmouth are gay and crack. Place the secret street 1 tile and street corner 1 tile and a
I think I
wall.
have street corner one.
Oh, sure. Street corner.
Street corner 1 and street 1.
So.
Street one?
Mm-hmm.
Town Hunter. Town Hunter. Yeah.
Street 1.
No, none of these.
Must be in there.
This.
Street corner 1. I left all the ones I found together.
Street
corner. This map isn't going to go away, right? This is the map we'll have for the whole game.
I mean,
It might.
yeah, who knows?
We don't know what's going to happen.
Whatever the app says.
Continue.
Cover this door up.
Okay. What is that?
A door.
An old man slumps in front of
An
a
old
decrepit
man
fire station.
slumps in front of a fire station.
Zadok.
As a person, as indicated, this is Zadok
Zadok Allen.
one of the suspects.
Sounds made up.
Everything is made up.
It's a notice posted outside the fire station. And young children.
Young children!
A dispirited game of hot. They just throw the rock kind of sadly. They're just.
Alright.
Hot.
Hey, Henrio, thank you. Thank you for the follow.
We're in for a long one today, Henrio.
Yes,
Here we go.
spooky, oogie,
Spooky. Alright, so it's over to me.
Whoever wants to go next. Melissa, I feel like you went.
Oh, yes.
I'm going now.
Did you go?
I have not gone.
The man in the suit leans against the hotel's brick wall. He's watching me.
This is Detective Victor Blake.
So I'm not a drunk, am I? I'm a bootlegger.
You just supply.
I just supply, so I wouldn't be like, what are you looking at?
No, you're like, here, you want some?
So you're preparing for Halloween? Yes, Henrio. The whole month of October, we're playing all spooky games.
My Halloween board games.
Yes.
Can I help you?
You can help me by keeping to yourself while you're here. You might not know who I am yet, but I'm the guy who shows up when you step even a toe out of line.
Ooh. Tell him, keep to myself.
Keep to myself.
Keep to myself. What?
You heard me, now scram!
Uh-oh. Try to talk to him again.
I said scram!
Try again.
Hey, your voice is almost as deep as her.
Alright, free move me to the search token. And I'll do a search action. Papers flutter down the street. Catch the pages and examine them. The writing is small and cramped, but legible. It seems to be an unfinished story. The writing depicts a small town girl.
Small town girl.
An artist. No, I was thinking just a small town girl.
Me too.
Meeting a gentleman from a nearby city and falling in love. Gain a clue.
Maybe he's writing it.
Discard this.
Oh, damn.
You found my story. Scram.
Only I had been able to find it sooner.
Yeah, Henrio, this Monday we're going to be playing Dead of Winter, and this coming Wednesday we're going to be playing Mythos Tales.
So if you're a Lovecraft fan, Wednesday, be back Wednesday.
And if you're a zombie fan, be back Monday. And if you're both, just...
Be here the whole time.
Never leave.
Yes, Ranger Paul!
Hey, Ranger Paul.
Winter is coming on Monday.
Winter.
And then I will not be able
Jesse,
to
you're
be here on
tapped.
Monday.
No, we have a special guest coming in for Monday.
Actual zombie. Will be here.
She did say she's might be a little hoarse from the weekend, and I said it's only going to add to the theme.
That's true.
Yes.
want to search the police station.
Legends of Andor is on our list as soon as someone in our group buys it. We don't have access to it right now, but as soon as someone gets it, we will be playing it on the channel. Do not
Weren't
worry
we
that,
supposed to play
Ranger
Root?
Paul.
Somebody was supposed to get us Root.
No, that was
we were
something
gonna order
else.
root, but
Oh.
it's sold out everywhere.
We got to get to the root of the problem.
Ah,
Jesse, you're tapped. Ronald, your turn.
okay.
Or tapped.
I am
What?
tapped.
You're tipped.
What do I want
Tipped and
to
tapped.
do? Is there anything else I can do with this lady right here? Gilman?
You try talk and see what happens.
See if she has anything else on her.
Ooh, yes, she does. Did you want to talk about something else?
Hurry up.
No, she's doing her.
Do you want to talk about
It's an action
something
to do
else?
You guys think I should ask her what they were fighting about?
Yes.
It might help us get to the root of the problem.
Oh, the
Sure.
root.
Yeah.
Okay, what were
Yep.
you fighting about?
You, of course.
Not all the buildings in our town are safe, and visitors do not always take the sea seriously.
Seriously.
Seriously. She doesn't either.
She is worried you might get hurt among the construction or rent a boat without a permit.
Oh dear.
Does the boat not have the permit, or do we not have the permit?
It has happened before, though not often.
It's
but
not a
you
permitted boat.
Seem like a
not the
responsible
writer, it's the
sort.
detective.
So, do not prove me wrong to Miss Marsh. All right.
Actually, we did run into a writer, didn't we?
Hey, look, you just got a text.
Nope, making a murderer. What was it? Oh, because we're talking about murder stuff.
Does Alexa
all
know?
right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Anything else there?
Oh dear, my apologies, but I really need to get some paperwork in order before I speak with Miss Marsh again. Enjoy, Innsmouth.
Okay. Well, I'll take my second action to move one.
Didn't it take an action to do one of those things?
Yeah.
I talked to her and then I left. Thankfully, we couldn't read that. So I don't know what it said.
Yeah, that's Travis sending messages.
It was funny.
He sent me a vulgar picture.
All it said was
As usual.
It was just a picture of Melissa.
What?
So that finishes me off because I've come out into the streets now.
Mythos!
So Mythos stays.
How come now I can't have the outdoor one? Because everybody's outside but me.
Rita Young has lost her way, suddenly desperate for a familiar landmark or clue to her location. She suffers 2 face-down horror, but observation negates. Then she flips 2 horror face-up.
That's harsh.
So roll your
That's
observation
harsh
check.
for something so early.
Observations 3.
Just get 2
I'm gonna let her
successes.
pick
You'll be
her
alright.
own.
No, you might not get any.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
And she doesn't get
What
one.
these
unless
things?
She can
spends a
spend
clue.
one of those and you'll negate the whole thing.
Yep, I'm gonna spin one of these and
Boom.
negate. Yay!
This is a co-op.
I'm gonna keep dropping my gun.
Night is coming. You will not be able to conduct your investigation in the dark. It might be wise to review any evidence you've gathered during the day. No immediate effect. Oh, we need to do that on this turn. Yeah.
Okay.
What evidence?
There is a thing for us to look at in the there's an evidence. Yeah, that. So
Do we want me to talk to her before we do that? She's the last person. Well, we haven't talked to
Oh, that's a
people in
good
that
point.
corner.
Let's see, you have organized the information on your 6 suspects into...
dossiers.
Oh, those are those little...
Where in the world is
As you investigate, each dossier will be updated with the information about the suspect, including what the suspect says about himself or herself and what other suspects say about him or her. Some suspects might also tell you about the locations of Innsmouth. Which dossier would you like to review? So I guess I don't need to be keeping notes.
Well, good
let's find
good
out.
question.
I want to know why this Detective Blake is so,
Let's go
so
to
darn
one of them.
angry. Or this woman's all like...
He does not seem to like strangers.
I was gonna say, it's
Okay.
only gonna tell us what we already know.
What about Bobby Foster?
Yeah, he's just shooting pool over there.
He's a
He's
writer.
a writer.
about this
Okay.
woman?
Yeah, it's
with
not
the
going to
book?
tell us anything we haven't discovered. As I say, Zadok Allen, we don't know
Othera.
anything about yet.
Oh, we don't know anything about this woman.
She's
Miss
proprietor.
Marsh.
Okay.
We know nothing
Yeah.
about Miss Marsh.
Like, all this is going to
See,
tell
what
us
is
is
it
stuff
going
we
to say
already
about
know.
Sylvia Marsh? She descends from the Marsh family, an important family in Innsmouth. Okay. We really haven't discovered anything yet, apparently.
So let's.
Yeah, let's just get on with it.
You want to do your turn?
Yeah, I'll talk to her. Tell me everything!
Miss Marsh stares out the window, ignoring your presence.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Really? Joe Diamond.
The private eye.
Yeah.
I am sure, she drawls, not turning from the window. No, really, I am. What were you arguing
No,
about?
really, I am.
Then stop interrupting, she shrugs.
Ouch.
Well, okay.
She's harsh. So was that one action or two?
That's just one.
Well, then, can I talk to her again?
I do
Can I
not have
shoot her?
time for this right now.
Ouch.
You can try to talk with the old ladies.
I don't think the old ladies have anything else to say.
I think it's pretty much back to the lobby with
I was
you.
gonna say, back to the lobby with me. That was fun.
All right, I'm gonna talk with the woman at the fountain again.
I have a idea. Maybe since you have your movement, you can run over to the guy in front of the firehouse because no one's talked to him.
Yeah.
But I still have more questions for this woman.
But
But I can do it.
Oh,
either
okay.
one of us can get to her easily.
Yeah.
Then one.
You can't go like that.
Wait, no. Wait, one,
Yes.
and then a two,
Yes.
and then a three.
Yes.
And now I talk to the old man by the firehouse.
With the shoe.
You're just like mid jog. Can I talk to you about your book? Okay, no, bye.
That's how we runners do it.
Yeah.
The old man dozes in and out of sleep, reeking of alcohol. An investigator with the whiskey common item can offer Zadok his whiskey.
I has whiskey.
You has whiskey.
I has whiskey.
Well, you don't
If
have.
I don't drop it between now and then.
Right.
Yeah, but it's gonna take you a
Hello?
long time to get there and then talk to him.
Nightfall might happen.
I'm gonna
first.
just. Hello?
The drunk blinks awake, his bleary eyes trying to focus on you. Leave me be, Othera. Ain't doing nothing wrong. His eyes finally focus on you. You ain't Gilman. What do you want?
Let's see. How do you know Gelman?
Oh, I know lots. Lots of people. Lots about people. Can't make me say nothing I don't want. What'd you ask? About little Othera Gilman? Ah, little Othera. My sister's girl. Real clever. Made time for Uncle Zadok's stories, but not anymore. Now she runs a hotel. Got that marsh blood in her. I told her not to marry a Gilman, but then she had Othera. And wasn't she a clever girl? Owns a hotel now. Doesn't have time for her Uncle Zadok's stories. A Gilman she is, got that marsh blood.
Gilman cocktail, Gilman soup, Gilman gum.
What else do you
Gilman
know?
pie.
What else do you know?
Zadok grabs your arm, his grip panicked and tight. He leans in close to your face. You don't want to be here. You don't want to see what old Zadok's seen. I seen him. 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 His chanting increases its furor, and his grip on your arm tightens painfully.
Oh, no! Let go! Let go!
What are you gonna do?
Oh, maybe I should try to calm the man and
Whatever you want.
I say we nominate him for a Supreme Court justice.
attempt to calm him.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Calm down, old man!
You whisper calming words to the old man, trying to pierce his incessant
Oh
cries.
my gosh.
Who?
I have a gin and tonic.
Oh, no.
I seen him. I seen him.
Ah!
That's only one.
Wait, I can re-roll this one. I have the rabbit's foot.
Okay.
I can use this. 2.
Okay, you want two?
The old man calms, his grip on your arm slackening. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, he mumbles, leans in closer. Let me make it right. I saw that Marsh woman arguing with Blake. Something was wrong. Dunno what, but I ne'er saw them argue before. Have a clue.
Here, ma'am. Take one of them clues.
You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna get Legends of Andor. We're gonna play it on stream, and Ranger Paul's not gonna be there that day. That's what's gonna happen.
true.
I guarantee you.
Guarantee.
You're wrong.
Guarantee.
Melissa, you're tapped.
I am.
Can't say no more. Wrapping his arms around himself.
Self-love. I gotta practice that self-care right now.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'll move over to the fountain.
So 1, 2.
One more down.
Oh, wait, you could move this way.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk to.
Talk to the lady. I really.
Oh, that's me.
I would really.
I would really like to finish this chapter before work.
I would just walk up and say, "Can I ask one more thing?" It's a weird way to open something. All right. Have more questions first. I can say one more thing. I'm sorry. May I just ask just one more thing? Are you interested in a beverage?
Joyce looks up to you. Under her polite veneer, you detect a hint of exasperation.
Try to shake her hand.
You get 4.
I'll go for 1.
2.
2 successes. That y'all couldn't see me roll. Okay.
Joyce closes her book. Well, I suppose it could not hurt. What is it?
I'd
Can you
take
tell me
information
about
about
the
the
locals?
locals.
Yeah, the
Yep.
locals.
Well, somebody else.
Well,
Too
I'm
much?
really not the most sociable. Everyone in Innsmouth knows Gilman. She's really good at talking to people. I also spend a lot of time with Zadok. He can be a little wild, but he's a nice old man when he is, sober? We talk sometimes on his boat, his unpermitted boat.
Oh.
He knows a lot about the sea. See what I mean? Joyce chews her lips. I do not know much more I can tell you.
Blood pouring from her face.
There are a lot of people in Innsmouth. So I'm afraid I do a lot more reading than socialize. Here's a clue. I don't know why people know I spend time with you.
Yum, yum, yum.
And she's absorbed in her book.
Alright.
So, what are my 2 options here? What?
There's a bunch of kids. And
Or to interact with the coins in the fountain.
yeah, there's a bunch of coins in the fountain.
That seems a lot more interesting. So,
Yes.
I'd like to check that out.
And children?
Jesse, your tab.
Yep.
Oh, you toss a coin.
Yeah, I'll toss a coin.
Throw a random
So
item.
going.
I feel luckier.
Slightly luckier.
Hey, that
Yay!
could have some impact.
That
later.
could have impact later.
You feel
And
so
I
lucky.
still have 1 more movement left, so I'll just move over here
But the
to
game
these
doesn't know which player that
kids.
was.
No, it's just for us in general.
Let's see.
Alright, so everyone's tapped.
Oh, my thing is already tapped.
Whiskey Nick.
We thought
Whiskey
about you earlier.
Nick.
You must
Out
have.
the chimney.
You must have heard us. Your ears must have been a burning.
That's what it is.
It's like
Whiskey
I
Nick.
thought it was the chimney with the burning, but I think they were talking about me.
So we're at
There we
Mythos. Joe Diamonds. First day comes to a close and you gather back at the Gilman house. Clear the board!
Oh,
when
wow.
you turn in for the night, you suffer from strange and unsettling dreams. Each investigator suffers 1 face down horror.
Clear the board.
I'm sure it'll show us what that means.
Alright.
I'm not sure what
Clear
that
the
means.
board means?
Yeah.
Like to
Clear
write
all
down.
of this off?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, because it all disappeared from the background.
I have a
Yeah,
face
well.
down horror.
They got 1 face down horror. Don't you have something to do with fixing these horrors?
Yeah.
My whiskey I can discard 2.
Fix the toilet instead because it was raining. Chimney comes tomorrow.
Ah.
So much work. All work, no play.
Makes Rita Young a dull girl.
Makes Finn Edwards something.
Joe Diamond is a girl's best friend.
You awake the next morning feeling troubled. The
That's
town of
slightly luckier.
Innsmouth is large enough to be separated into 3 neighborhoods: the docks, the downtown, oh neat,
Oh, wow.
and the residential area. Each day you will devote yourself to
God, we're gonna be here
investigating
forever.
one neighborhood.
Melissa, we
and its
wine. We're at a
residents.
new glass of wine.
Would you like to try some?
You must use your time wisely.
raspberry wine?
You will not be able to
I
investigate a
would.
location twice.
This is a raspberry wine.
All right.
Want to go get
Got
a
to
glass?
finish painting the nursery too.
Down
Oh
there.
boy.
Whiskey Nick, where should we go? Should we go downtown to the docks or the residential area?
Downtown. Oh wait, sorry.
We heard something about downtown. Somebody, the bookstore. She runs the bookstore downtown.
That's right.
I think we should save the docks. Those probably gonna
That's
be
where
scary.
the fisherman guy was.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
boat.
docks tend to be bad in Lovecraft.
I don't know anything about the residential area though.
I don't either.
Whiskey Nick says the docks.
Not the docks.
Okay.
Thank
Not the
you.
docks?
Oh wait, glass.
Oh,
If
scary.
Whiskey
I got my
Nick says
glass.
docks, we should go to the docks.
That's true.
I feel like we're all gonna die at the docks.
No, we're just
It's
gonna
a
find the
6-hour
fisherman.
long thing, so
It's an investigation.
and we've only been here for 1 hour, so
Yeah, 1 hour and 22 minutes left.
I would say downtown to gather more info.
Downtown.
Melissa, do you?
Oh yes.
Whiskey Nick says docks. Do you agree?
Ducks.
I'm okay with docks.
Me too.
I would like it noted in the log that I said downtown.
Say when.
And watch just a giant monster be downtown one of these
I mean,
days.
I don't want to take it all.
I'm
I-
downtown.
See, I think that's more likely to happen.
Something
at the
happened.
end.
Something happened.
We didn't see it.
What was it?
I don't know. Noted and ignored.
Story of my
Thank
life.
you, Trust.
It's
It's that raspberry
what happened?
from the
I don't know what
Asian
happened.
Whatever it is, yay!
Post what
It
occurred.
wasn't a cheer. It wasn't a follow.
That's
I heard.
interesting, yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Me too.
I heard it too.
But there's no cheer.
What? It didn't come up down there. And then
Let me double check something here.
yeah, Travis, can you pass me the?
Let me do some investigating of my own.
When I drink it, it makes me think of the inside of a Jimmy Dodger, liquefied, like that, like that.
What was that?
That was Travis sending messages to my phone.
Well, send the wine bottle over here while you're at it.
I find it humorous.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Against one of the investigators' wills.
Yes,
Put it up bourbon.
exactly.
You want to tell us which tiles to get?
Docks against the wills is the way I like to go to docks. All right, checking Streamlabs just to see what happens.
Bring a net. Maybe you'll catch a big one.
Oh, Joe Walters has subscribed to our YouTube page.
Thanks, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
Waters.
Cool.
Had to do a little bit of investigation.
Yeah.
What kind of game is this? A board game in a tablet? Yeah, it's kind of both. The app, the tablet app, actually runs the game like a GM would run it. So the original game, this is the second edition. The first edition, you actually had a person at the table who was your GM, who was running the game, running all the monsters and telling you what was happening, had all the secrets. But now they have an app that basically tells you what to put on the table to play with. And it runs all the mysteries of the game for you.
And
So you don't have to do-
everyone else could be on the same team.
Yeah, so everybody gets a chance to play.
So we're cooperating, and this is in the Cthulhu mythos. So we're actually in the Innsmouth part of.
Didn't miss that woman person, the owner. She said something about like don't go messing up with Miss Marsh, like making me a liar and doing something wrong with the boat.
I don't know. Ask the person taking notes.
We have a dossier on each person.
Well, we got to choose a place. I can't open these right now.
I say downtown, but everybody else said docks.
Okay, we're going to the docks.